Ever wonder what's coming in through our busiest airport? Well, it's a mixture of things on any given day. Customs and Border agents at George Bush Intercontinental Airport will seize drugs, money, food, and plants.
They let KPRC 2's Bill Barajas join them for a day, and they conducted their daily searches and kept dangerous items from getting out onto Houston streets.
Passengers, luggage, it's all part of the nonstop wave of activity at Houston's biggest and busiest airport. It's also why CBP agents and their four-legged partners are always on high alert.
Poppy, this way. Come. Good boy. This is coming from El Salvador.
This guy here is part of the Beagle Brigade. He's searching for banned meats, vegetables, or plants.
As you can see, it's one of his favorite odors, and we get a lot of ground up meat that we can't really determine, but he's very trained in finding pork meat. We are very much concerned about animal diseases, and a lot of times people think that they are allowed into the country because they're processed already or they're cooked, but unfortunately they're not because of African swine fever, which can be found in a lot of the swine products. But
it's not just pork items they'll sniff out. Some of the items might surprise you.
I mean, I've seen a lot of things over the years. I've seen a baby llama, like a llama fetus come in. I've had somebody come in with rancid meat and stating that it was good when it really wasn't, and the maggots came out of it and they started eating to try to protest that it was good. We've seen monkey parts.
Giant African snails.
Giant African snails as well.
As strange as that is to most of us, those aren't the only things these agents are on the lookout for. Drugs and money are at the top of that list.
Yeah, well, like we recently had a seizure of drums, and they were concealed as drums, and it was being exported. And within the drums, the whole drums were filled with marijuana. And they were bongo drums, you know.
And how much marijuana are we talking, and how are you guys alerted to it?
Sometimes on flights, we're just going to x-ray a few bags and see what's in them. And the drums came out, they were x-rayed, and you could see that there was an anomaly in it. We probed the anomaly and discovered the narcotics within the anomaly.
Supervisory CBP officer Raymond Bell said it was over 40 pounds of marijuana. CBP and their drug-sniffing dogs also had a big cocaine seizure in September. 40 kilos of cocaine found hidden within the seat cushions of a motorized wheelchair.
The reality is we're constantly adjusting and reacting to what these cartels and the other smuggling organizations, what they're doing, and they're trying their hardest to beat us, and we're trying our hardest to catch them. So they're going to create something new tomorrow, and it'll be innovative, and we'll be surprised by it, and then we'll adjust, and then that'll be a new thing we look for.
CBP prides themselves on being the first and last line of defense before someone enters our city. And while their job changes from day to day, their mission will always be the same: to keep dangerous food, plants, drugs, money, and criminals off our streets. From Bush Airport, Bill Barajas, KPRC 2 News.